Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go ahead and review the Phoenix Automotive 12.1 inch screen. Those are wondering, that's how long the startup takes to connect. Okay, so let's start here. Right now I have three different home screens that I'm bouncing between. One is Car Guru, the other is the stock one, and then the last one is Nova Launcher. We click here. This is Car Guru. Car Guru is very customizable. You can have time, your symbol, whatever, your compass, which we'll talk about later, navigation, depending on what navigation you have up, miles per hour. Usually use it, keep it on miles per hour. You can do your Google search. You have your maps, your radio, Bluetooth, YouTube. You go to your apps. All right, all your apps. We go back here. We go home. You can go to the stock one. So this is what you get basic with the Phoenix Automotive. I do have, this is in a Nissan Titan. So this is what you get stock. Get your date and time is pretty much it. You have your whole app bar up here with your dedicated apps that you cannot change. Go here. These are all the apps you download. Hulu, Spotify, Play Store. So you have app home, this quick home switcher, right? So you can switch between each home screen. Then we can go to Nova Launcher. Nova Launcher looks more as a stock phone, more similar to an Android phone. You can scroll up, you have all your apps, go back down your search bar, and you have your different windows for all your apps. Right now I am bouncing between two of them. The stock one I don't really like. I've been bouncing between Nova Launcher and Car Guru. I like Car Guru. You get a couple more options to set in. You have your temperature, you have the Wi-Fi and everything. My maps is connected to Google Maps. Excuse me. You can also have Waze. I didn't really like how Waze worked, because if you get a phone call or something else comes up, the way their phone comes up, it covers usually the top half. Google will pop up in a little corner screen, or if you listen to radio, it will pop up in the corner screen, and you can have it on the top layer. All right. Yes, the controls are still here for the AC, and the phone call will pop up in the same area just like that. Okay. You have all your AC controls as you have here. Yeah, they're in dual right now, so they both go up and down. AC, dual, auto, everything you need is right here. All right. I particularly like the Google Maps, like I said. Here I also have Waze as well. I was bouncing back and forth between those. Waze works really good, but I happen to like the give me a second. The Google Maps better. once. And so we'll go back here. All right. So you have YouTube. No problem. Let's go to, so we're gonna go to my home, use Car Guru, so go to apps, and pick up this. Don't recommend you do this while you're driving, but it works. Still trying to figure out to get Netflix on here. Haven't been able to download the Netflix into here, but I am going to continue doing that, and once I figure it out or find out how to do it, I will show you guys as well. So it works pretty good. So we'll go back. So there's a few talking points that I want to go over. Also, if you have the Nissan Titan with the 360-degree camera, it still retains the 360-degree camera, which is very nice. Here. That still works. Still have all the parking sensors. You can turn off the parking sensors. Blind spot, you can turn off the blind spot. And heated steering wheel. Everything still works. Flashers work. Traction control works. Everything stays the same. Now, you do lose a few things once you decide to switch over to this. All right. One of the things that you will lose, different camera modes, still retain that. One of the things you will lose is the turn by turn. So before, you used to have turn by turn directions inside of here. When you have your navigation with the stock vehicle, you used to have turn by turn in here. You will lose that. The second thing you will lose is the compass, but you do retain a compass on the device itself, so it's not that big of a deal. But there used to be a compass inside of here as you cycle through the different pages, and no more compass, as you can see. All right. The other thing you're going to lose is you still have the answer and hang up button, but the voice control, when you hold it down, you no longer get that button. Volume control works. You can see volume control still works. That's not a problem. One thing, I haven't contacted Phoenix Automotive, but the one thing that you also will lose that I was a little disappointed in, but you can get over it. So once you put the vehicle in reverse, or once the camera is engaged, which can be a safety feature, once the camera is engaged, there is no other audio that will come through your speaker. So if you're on a phone call and you're trying to park your vehicle and you go into reverse, there will be no other audio. You will not hear that person anymore, so you need to tell that person to hold on. If you are listening to music and you go into reverse, it will cut everything off. Let's see if I can demonstrate that here real quick. Cuts it off. Could be a safety feature, but sometimes if you have the 360-degree camera settings, sensors on when you're in a drive-through, and you're a little bit close to the wall, your sensors pop on, it will cut everything off. So if you're in a phone call in the drive-thru or something like that, it will cut all that off. Once you go back, it engages it again. So everything will go back to normal. Everything will go back to normal how it was. So I believe it's a safety feature. Same thing on a phone call. The phone call overlay usually sits on top if you have something else up right here. So it can block certain things, but that's why I like the Google Maps. If you're using your maps, it works. I usually, for right now, I use just my Wi-Fi hotspot for my phone. I have enough. It works perfectly fine when I'm driving. So I have internet, Bluetooth, everything is good to go. So everything is good. YouTube, Hulu, anything on the road works perfectly fine. Go here. Plays with no problem. Same thing, cuts off, go on. But once it comes back, it brings it back down here. And you can make it bigger. Or the radio comes on, push play. We're back. So here we are inside of Nova Launcher. Everything looks very stock, just like a regular Android, as it should. Very simple. Has everything available to you. Click on your maps. Maps pull up, push back, go to the internet. Internet pulls up, no problem. Go to the Play Store, no problem. Put your time. You have your Google. As you can see, there's a phone call. But like I said, so all in all, it's a great system. This one you can actually have Google set up. You can actually use the voice. But I haven't set mine up, so it's not working right. Go in here, you got all your apps. There's multiple apps you could download. Once you find out, you can have different backgrounds. With the backgrounds, they also have this backgrounds that you can download. This app, it gives you multiple backgrounds. You find which ones that you like, you download them, it downloads into here, and then you can apply them. So you have multiple different styles of things. All right. Honestly, I like Grear just because it's a little bit more customizable. Still messing around with things. I'm gonna hone down into exactly the things that I want and have them on here, background and everything like that, and get into it. But overall, heated seats, cooled seats still work. Everything still works, except the few things that I mentioned earlier that you will lose. Can't use your voice control from the key. You're gonna lose the compass in the dashboard. You're gonna lose the turn by turn, and that's only if you have it in certain vehicles. Certain Nissan Titans don't even come with these options, so you won't be losing them anyways. And sound muted when the camera comes on. Just a little pet peeve, but other than that, it's been great. Those are things that are easily to live without. The turn-by-turn I used a few times, but I looked at the screen instead of looking at the dash because it's so little. The compass, never used it. The voice control key, 2 or 3 times, not a big deal. So for me, it's a win-win. This thing is amazing. I've gotten a lot of great compliments on it. It keeps other people active in the car. They can watch, search the internet, watch YouTube, watch Hulu, watch videos. On long rides, this thing comes in handy. This is my 1 month review. I will be going over more things later on as I continue to play with it, continue to download and delete apps, and let you know the best apps that I use, the best apps I like to use for the Nissan Titan and my application and my use. Okay. I have the Nissan Titan with the kicker system. This has enhanced the radio system from the stock. It sounds so much better with this system in than it did with the stock one, so I'm very pleased with that. Please like and subscribe. If you have any questions, please go ahead and comment below, and I will get back to you and answer these questions if you plan on getting one or think about getting one. Thank you for watching the video.